Don't you ever shoot your shot at a guy. And before you start telling me, oh, my friend told me to, listen, that friend of yours is lying to you. That friend of yours who is actually encouraging you to call that guy is lying to you. Don't ever shoot your shot at a guy. I'm here to tell you why you shouldn't and what's gonna happen if you do. So you have that guy, that cute guy that you've been eyeing him for a while, and you really want to talk to him. You really want to tell him, you know what, Maina, is you I want. Is you I want to be my man. I want to give you babies. My dear sister, you want to actually step into the role of a guy and now chase. If life hasn't become hard enough for you, life hasn't become hard enough for you, now you want to make it harder by stepping into the position of a guy and chasing because he's handsome. First of all, let me tell you something. If you ever find yourself just thinking, not even imagining, not even doing it, if you ever find yourself just thinking about shooting your shot at a guy, I want you to shut off your phone, get into the shower, take a cold shower first, and pray. Get into the cold shower and pray. Because what level of madness are you operating under? No, what level of madness are you operating under? You want to go shoot your shot at a guy because he looks cute. You've been stalking him on social media. You've created multiple faceless accounts so that you can stalk him and look at his following list. Because you like him, now you want to shoot your shot at him. And then you have your best friend there. You have Wairimo whispering in your ear like the devil that she is. You just call him and tell him you love him. Si lazima mtu apiganie mapenzi. You have to be yourself. You have, kwani usipomwambia atajua aje wewe? What do you mean usipomwambia atajua aje? Let me tell you something. If a guy has spotted you and he genuinely wants to have any sort of interaction with you, he will make it happen. So you and your small head, you are seated there, you're lying to yourself that you have to make yourself seen for him to actually approach you. You're lying to yourself. First of all, that is tomfoolery of the highest level. I'm sorry, but that is the truth. And second of all, you're being dumb. Because you're being desperate. Understand one thing. Shooting your shot at a guy is literally giving off desperate energy. On your side, you might feel like, oh, you're being bold. And I know there are a lot of guys on the internet saying, we also want a girl to talk. We also want them to text us fast. What do you mean we want a girl to text us fast? Please. Please. No. If that guy has spotted you and he's intrigued by you in any sort of way, you best believe he'll make things happen. He'll come through your friends. He'll search for your number. He'll search for you on social media, but one way or another, he'll make things happen. So if you're seated there and you're lying to yourself that you have to put yourself out there for him to see you, I'm sorry. You are about to get the biggest disappointment of your life. And also understand another thing. Shooting your shot at a guy is basically showing that you're not being a lady. You don't believe that men can actually approach you. You don't believe that you are beautiful enough for this guy to get out of his comfort zone and come and try to initiate a conversation with you. You feel that you have to do that. You have to be the one. You have to be the one who initiates conversation. You have to be the one who calls first. You have to be the one who calls and says, you know, I've been stalking you for a long while and I feel like we can actually go well together. So will you date me and I will give you 65 children? Do you see how that sounds? So I don't care who's been telling you to shoot your shot first, but you have to stop. And this whole idea of shooting your shot first at a guy is very disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting, in all honesty. Because what is he doing? What is he doing that he can't come to you? What is he doing on his phone that he can't text you if he doesn't have your number? He's seen you around. He knows your friends. Can't he get your number through someone else if he's not bold enough to come to you? Why are you seated there saying, I have to shoot my shot at a guy? It's giving desperate energy, it's giving pick-me-sha vibes, and no one likes that kind of energy. And take this from me, I once shot my shot at a guy and it didn't end well. It ended terribly in heartbreak. Yes, it ended in heartbreak. Heartbreak, I tell you. So listen, don't ever shoot your shot at a guy. And another reason why I'm telling you to never shoot your shot at a guy is because the moment you shoot your shot at a guy and you make it very clear to him that you want him, you've made it very clear to him verbally that you want to be with him, that you want him to be your boyfriend, you're now giving him the upper hand. Because the moment you communicate that kind of energy, the moment you make it very clear that, you know what, hey, bro, I want you. I want to be your girlfriend. I love you. I like you. Now he's going to roll with the ball that you've set on the court. He's going to roll with the ball that you set on the court. I'm telling you. Even if he hadn't ever taken a second to think about you, now he's going to take that ball that you've set, that I love you, I want you, I need you, baby boy in my life ball, and he's going to roll with it like no man's business. Now he'll be like, you're my dream girl. I've always noticed you from day one. I just didn't know how to approach you. I'm glad you feel the same way. I'm glad you want to be mine because I want to be yours. Now can we link up? Next thing you know, you're being bent like a banana peel on a kitchen table. Now you're being bent like a banana peel on a chicken table. This guy is cracking your eggs. And how did it start? I like you. Rosalita, you just took your phone. I like you, Ben. I like you. And who is Ben? I like you too. And you know, and understand one thing. The moment you shoot your shot at a guy, you're basically telling him you want him. And the thing with guys is they can't say no. A guy can't say no to free lunch. A guy can't say no to free spoils. A guy can't say no to free fun. And a guy cannot say no to free. And by you initiating that kind of conversation and being like, you know what, I love you, I want you, I like you, be my boyfriend, can we date, I've been stalking you, you're basically giving him the free ticket to free lunch. And who is that free lunch? Who is that free lunch? Wairimo? Elizabeth, who is that free lunch? It is you. It is you. It is you. You are that free lunch. And you wonder why the moment you shoot your shot at a guy, things seem to be going well. Then once he's cracked your eggs and bent you in all possible angles, he ghosts you and he goes quiet. And now you're like, what happened? I thought he liked me. I thought everything was going well. Guess what? Nothing was going well. He was simply rolling with the ball that you set on the court the moment you shot your shot. Are we clear? So don't shoot your shot at a guy. Take it from me personally. Never for the time of day shoot your shot at a guy. And a lot of you ladies like shooting your shot at guys because you feel like a lot of you are very intimidating. Personally for me, like from a personal perspective, guys don't approach me. They don't approach me. And if they approach me, it's once or twice. But does that mean I'm not beautiful? Does that mean I'm not scrumptious? No. I come off as very intimidating. And the thing with ladies, especially if you're termed as intimidating by guys, they will more often than not never approach you. And if they approach you, they'll be very cautious with how they move because you're giving off this I don't play games with people kind of energy. And a lot of you ladies who are termed as intimidating, you're like me, guys rarely approach you. You start having this idea and impression in your head that, oh, guys are not approaching me. I have to be more approachable. I have to be nicer. I have to make them see that I want them. Even see I'm stuttering because I'm upset. You have this idea in your head that you have to take the first step for them to actually approach you. First understand that it is not your fault that they are not approaching you. It is not your work to become more approachable. It is not your work to become nicer and to look cuter. Like, it is not your job to give them the go-ahead to come and approach you. Because let me tell you something, no matter how intimidating you are, no matter how scary you may look, no matter how deadly attractive you may look that guys are too scared to talk to you, there's that one guy who is going to see you, and if he knows you're what he wants, he will make heels move just to say hi to you. It doesn't matter how scary you look. It doesn't matter how standoffish you seem. He will gather his balls and he will come and he will say hi and be like, you know what, hi. So you girls, you ladies who are shooting your shots at guys because you feel intimidated that these other guys are not talking to you, men are not in your DMs, now you have to be the one to take the first step in initiating conversation so that you can have guys see you as approachable. You're screwing yourself. You're screwing yourself by doing this. If they're terming you as intimidating, you become even more intimidating. If they say your standards are high, take them higher. Like the bread prices in Kenya right now. Take them higher. Tax it properly. Take your standards higher. Stop shooting your shot. What do you mean I'm shooting my shot at a man? But if I don't tell him I love him, he will not know. Okay, fine. You shoot your shot. Tell him you love him. Wait until he bends you in all possible angles and cracks your eggs and ghosts you. Then you'll come and tell me, Tina, you told me so. You will come and you will tell me. I'll be seated here waiting for you because I keep telling you ladies these things and you don't listen. And see what keeps happening to you. Stop shooting your shot at guys. And another thing when it comes to shooting your shot at guys, you have to understand that the moment you shoot your shot at a guy, you are literally emasculating him. You are emasculating him. Because naturally, he is the one who is meant to come and approach you. He is the one who is meant to come and confess his feelings for you. If he's the one who came and said, I love you, oh blah blah blah, then you confessed it back, fine. But not that you took your phone and called Kenodia and were like, Mimi nakupenda, I want to be your wife and I'll give you 65 kids. Did you expect him to say no? Internally, he will not outright reject you and be like, I don't want this girl, she's not my type. In his mind, he's like, she wants me. I can have her because she's already made it clear that I'm what she wants. She's not my type, but I can still have fun. I can still have fun because she's already made it clear that she wants me, which means she's less likely to deny me anything. Because the fact that she has come at me first, the fact that she has expressed her desire for me, I have her. You ladies, wake up. Open your brains, close your legs. Open your brains, close your legs. Clock it. Clock it. And then you ladies, you have these friends of yours, your best friends, and this is bad advice that your friends keep giving you, but you know me, I'm here to tell you the truth. Sikuji hapa kuwadanganya. The moment you're obvious, you see as ladies, when we have a crush or there's someone we are eyeing, who is the first person to know? Our besties, our girls, our group, our gang. Like, girl, there's this guy, he is fine. This guy is fine. This guy is sweet, sugar spice. I Lord, I think of him, I feel like having babies. And then what does your girl tell you? Just text him. Call him. Mwambie tu. Mwambie tu. Usiogope. Just shoot your shot. Because if you don't tell him, how will he know? And then you. You're there. Hello. Hi, yeah, so like I kind of like you, and I just thought I'd tell you so that you could know. So you thought you could tell him you like him, so what? And then your friend is there. My friend, kitakuramba, stop it. Stop this habit. If you've ever shot your shot at a guy, and I don't care if you come here and tell me, oh, my auntie shot her shot at some guy and now they are married for 20-something years. There's always rules. There's always exceptions to a rule, but don't make yourself that exception. You're not an exception to that rule. Just because she shot her shot and now they are married doesn't mean you shoot your shot and get married. You will shoot your shot and get bent in ways you never imagined. Another reason I'm warning you girls against shooting your shot at a guy. The moment you express your feelings so strongly towards him, you've caught him off guard. First thing, you've caught him off guard. Umemkuta bila notice. And what happens when you catch someone off guard? They will just move with the flow because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to react. They don't want to say no because they don't want to hurt your feelings. They don't want to say no because there is free lunch. So they'll move with it. And a lot of times, once you're screwed and they've literally messed you up, is when you'll sit down and realize that had you not shot your shot in the first place, whatever happened between you and that Maina would have never happened. It would have never happened. Whatever happened between you and that guy, whatever scenario, whatever crazy situation you found yourself in with that guy down the line, it could have easily been avoided had you not shot your shot in the first place. Because if you hadn't shot your shot in the first place, you wouldn't have given him a leeway to actually coming and playing you. You stop shooting your shot at guys. Sit there and let them come to you. Sit there and let them come to you. It doesn't matter how intimidating people say you are. It doesn't matter how scary people term you as. You sit there and let them come to you. Sit there, let them come to you. You're shooting your shot. Don't shoot your shot at a guy. The moment you shoot your shot at a guy, see, you've got him unawares. Now he's going to sit back. This is what guys will do. Let me tell you. Sisterhood, let me tell you. The moment you shoot your shot at a guy, now he's going to sit back, raise his hands, and let you take the steering wheel. You're just going to be there like, oh, you know, I really like you. Like, I was afraid of telling you because I was afraid you're going to react badly, but I really like you and I'd like us to get to know each other better. And he's going to be seated there like this. Okay. Mind you, you're the one talking. You're the one spilling, opening up your heart, trauma dumping like this. And he's seated like there just looking at you because you're projecting your feelings onto him by shooting your shot. By shooting your shot at a guy, you're literally projecting your feelings onto him. Men know how to, they know how to, how do I put it? They know how to mirror your emotions. They know how to mirror what you're saying and what you're feeling. So if you're sitting there and you're so strong and you're on like the idea of love, oh, I want us to get to know each other better. He's going to be a mirror and he's going to reflect what you are saying to him. And you will think you're on the same page as him. But wait until he cracks your eggs. Then you'll come and tell me. You'll come and tell me. Wait until he cracks your eggs. He will switch up like this. It will be like there was no love in the first place. The romance was all a lie. He was just playing you along because he knew he could get free lunch. And who was the free lunch? You. So stop shooting your shot at guys. Sit back and let them approach you. You just be yourself. If anything, just pretend like you don't even pretend. Actually just become neutral to it. Just become absolutely unattentive to the whole idea of guys approaching you. And they'll flock at your door. Because they'll want you because you don't want them. But the moment you're out here, being Mrs. Princessa, love confessor, texter, triple caller, they will finish you. They will bend you multiple times. And they have no shame about it. Understand that guys have no shame about it. If anything, they'll make it look as if it was your fault in the first place. Si wewe ndo uliniambia unanipenda. And another reason why I'm telling you ladies not to shoot a shot at a guy, because if you shoot your shot at a guy, he automatically realizes you want him. First of all, you've made a mistake of making it known to him that you want him. Now that he knows you want him, he knows you're more susceptible to his manipulation. So if he demands of anything of you, and you express some hesitance, or you're not sure, or you're not comfortable with it, he's going to guilt trip you into making you feel like you're a bad person for not doing what he wants you to do, because see, you love him. See, you love him. See, you want to show him your love. See, you want to make him feel special. See, you told him you love him. No, see, you told him you love him. So why are you saying no? You told him you love him. So why are you saying no? You're being bad. You're being selfish. That is the trick they're going to pull on you. If you try to say no to any of their demands, they're going to put it on you, because it will be like, I thought you said you loved me. I thought you said I'm the one you want. So why are you telling me no? It means you don't love me. They'll basically make you feel bad for saying no to whatever they're demanding of you, because they understand that by making you feel this way, you'll be prompted to prove your so-called love for them because you approached them first. Are you seeing the severity of this whole thing of shooting your shot at a guy? And sit down and analyze all the guys who have shown you shege. These hot guys, these hot, sexy boys who have shown you shege. Majority of them, you expressed your interest first. Or if not so, they expressed their interest towards you. Yes, they most likely love bombed you and you fell into it, and then you reciprocated that love thinking it was actual love. Then they started making demands of you, and when you said no, now you're a bad person, now you're selfish, now you don't want to show how much you love me, now you don't want to be there for me, but you said you love me. Are you seeing how this gets you into serious situations that you'll regret later on? So take it from me, don't shoot your shot at a guy. Don't you dare shoot your shot at a guy. I hope I've made that clear. And the only way you're going to be able to master this whole thing of not shooting, because a lot of ladies, we fall into the habit of shooting our shot at guys because we feel like that one nilimjaribu and things went square, but if I try to this one, maybe things will be different. Maybe if I'm genuine enough, things will be different. You have to understand that you're doing this nonsense because you haven't decentered men. You haven't detached yourself from the idea of attracting the male gaze. But you know I got you. You know I got you. I have a video linked in the description box below about how to decenter men and to actually start being a bitch. Because basically a bitch is a woman or a lady who literally just doesn't give an F about guys. You look at me, you think how I look, I don't care. I don't care. That is the definition of a bitch. So if you want to learn how to be a bitch and how to learn to decenter men, I have a video linked in the description below. Make sure you go watch it. Because girl, until you start being yourself and you start working in your own power and stop acting as if these men describe your value for you, you'll continue getting screwed and bent and your eggs will continue getting cracked. Once again, your online big sister has dropped some serious tea for you. I know it came in hot, but on this side of the internet, hatuchezangi. If you've come to the end of this video, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so that every time I spill some tea, it's in your flask and you sipping on it while getting up.